What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. So I saw this video from the Entrepreneur earlier, and I apologize for not making a video sooner. I was almost all the way to Arkansas and spotty cell service, so I could not do a video until now. The Entrepreneur said, so shout out to Kevin, the Entrepreneur. He is recommending that drivers not drive on St. Patty's Day weekend, which, is tomorrow. So I really wish I could have got this video out sooner, but I kind of agree with him. The problem is, the reason I've always been against a strike or a protest or whatever is because, and I don't mean to come off sounding like an asshole here. I really don't. I don't believe there's enough drivers out there willing to do it. And as much as I love the rideshare industry, and as much as I'm seeing how much drivers are getting screwed over anymore, it literally breaks my heart to see an industry that I love just falling apart right before my eyes and wanting to do something about it, but not really believing that anybody else out there feels the same way. So yeah, if enough drivers get together, decide they want to make a difference, we can turn this around. Absolutely. Guaranteed 100% this could be turned around. The problem is, and always has been, is that there are too many drivers out there that quite honestly are too lazy to do anything. Too lazy to simply copy and paste a link. Too lazy to stop at an airport lot and tell other drivers what's happening to them. Because the sad truth is, a lot of drivers out here don't even realize this is happening. A lot of drivers realize it's happening, but it hasn't hit their market yet, and they don't think it's going to happen to them. Lack of organization, combined with the way Uber rolls out changes like this gradually in different markets. Here's the thing. Rundown for you real quick. If Uber were to drop this bomb on the entire country at once, there would be, as I said the other day, and as I read from an article, there would be a nationwide meltdown, all right? That would hinder Uber's ability to get passengers where they need to go. Uber is too smart for that, so they roll it out a little bit at a time. Once those people are pissed off and get over it, they roll it out to somewhere else and somewhere else. It's a gradual process that prevents drivers from all getting together at the same time and stopping driving. It's a really smart way of doing things. So, as much as I would like to say, yes, everybody stop driving, don't drive for St. Patrick's Day weekend, for Uber at least, maybe go out there and spread the word to other drivers. Maybe make some YouTube videos, get on some forums, show people what's happening. I have seen so many comments on my channel from drivers that didn't even know this was a thing. Drivers that have finally started really looking at their payout and realizing that Uber is taking 53% of their earnings, and they didn't even know it until now. And I announced a long time ago, new surge pricing. It's not funny, but I did a video about this new surge pricing that I said was coming. As it turns out, it's coming. It's here. Let me explain this new surge pricing for you. Old surge pricing, my surge pricing, what I made my living off of, was you could be downtown Indianapolis, downtown Oklahoma City, downtown Norman, whatever. You get a 5x, 5.5, 8x multiplier. What that means is that whatever the fare normally is per minute per mile, it'll be multiplied by 5 times or 5.5 or 8 times, whatever. Well, now let me tell you how they're doing it. At least this is what I heard this from Kevin, the Entrepreneur, and I did a video about this before because I ended up with some proof that this is what was going on. So I trust Kevin's video, even though I have not researched it currently. Basically, it's another version of upfront pricing, except this is surge upfront pricing. So what it is, Uber might say, you're in a zone that's going to pay you $5 extra for this trip. Meanwhile, Uber is going to charge the passenger the 3 times, 4 times multiplier. So Uber might make an extra $20 on this trip, and they're going to pay you $5 of that. It is basically upfront pricing all over again for surge pricing. This is what breaks my heart. People warned me a long time ago that this day was coming. And I thought, there's no way. No way. Uber's got a good thing going on. Drivers have a good thing going on. It's a symbiotic relationship. Uber couldn't possibly screw over drivers because drivers would quit driving and Uber would collapse. Well, the problem is Uber continues making these changes that's effectively screwing drivers out of a ton of money. When a driver shows me proof that he or she got paid 50% or less of the total fare, that's a problem because you are providing the most valuable resources for Uber to run. The vehicle and all of the expenses associated with that vehicle. You're paying for that. Uber's providing an app. Uber classifies themselves now with the IRS as a payment processing center. Basically, Uber says they are the equivalent of Square. Does Square charge you 50% per transaction? I own a Square store. I've been using Square for years. At the high side, Square is maybe 4%, 5%. Uber claims they are a payment processing center, and in many cases, I'm seeing evidence from drivers nationwide that they're being charged 40 to 50%. That's a ripoff. You are getting fucked. And what are you doing about it? You're going out there and driving. You're probably out there getting ready to drive right now if you're not already taking runs. You're getting royally screwed. Now, I want to help. I do. That's why I'm making this video. It's my Friday night. You think I'm going to go out driving? Hell no. I ain't been driving in a long time. You know why? Ain't worth it. Not to me. 60 cents a mile? Forget about it. That's not worth me getting in the car and leaving the house. Period. So, what can I do to make a change? I can educate you. What can you do to make a change? Stop driving. Educate other people. I don't care if you share this video. I don't care if you share Kevin's video. I don't care if you share Torsten, rideshare professor, or I don't care what you do, who you show videos to. I don't care whose videos you show. Doesn't matter. Information, knowledge is power. Drivers still have the power because Uber still relies on us to get the passengers where they need to go. You want to make a change? You want to make a difference? You can't do it sitting on your ass. All right? And I'm just going to be frank, straight up, no bullshit with you. You want to change this? Get off your ass and do something to make a change. Share the information with other drivers. Let them know this is coming. If it's not in your market yet, don't sit there and laugh because you're a sucker. You sit there and you laugh at all these other people getting screwed over. It's coming your way. Watch. As my daddy would say, take a ringside seat and watch. It's coming. So go ahead. You want to laugh? Go ahead and laugh. But when this shit hits your market, know that you had power to do something and you chose to sit on your ass and not do it. So I'm doing my part. I'm sharing the information. You need to share this video. Share somebody else's video. Post in forums, on Facebook, wherever. Tag the shit out of Uber on Twitter, on Facebook. Or do nothing. Sit on your car and hope that somebody else makes the change for you. I got faith in the rideshare industry, somewhat. But only because of the drivers, not because of the corporations. I hope that you are willing to do something. And I'm not talking to a broad audience. I'm talking to you as an individual. You have more power than you think you do. You have the power of your voice. Talk to people. Spread the word. Because if you don't, this shit is going to come crashing down around all of us in a quick hurry. So, while I would love to see drivers take a stand and drivers say no more, hashtag paydriversfare, F-A-R-E, hashtag delete Uber, while I would love to see Uber forced to make things right with their drivers, I don't have very much faith that drivers are actually going to do anything about it. And that is why, for those of you that come on here trolling and hating, oh, you were against all of this before. Yeah, I was. And for good reason. I've seen this tried many times, and I've seen the same outcome over and over again. Drivers just don't care, not organized enough. And it's sad. Maybe with the audience I have now, maybe with Kevin's audience, maybe with the rideshare guy jumping on there, Christian, I should say Christian was on there talking about how to organize and stuff on the rideshareguy.com blog. Maybe there's enough influencers out there that have enough attention from drivers to make a change. Prove me wrong, because I still don't think drivers are willing to get up and do anything. And that's what really makes me sad, because you have the power to make a change, but you choose not to. It's not what I'm going to do about it. It's not what any of us influencers are going to do about it. What are you going to do about it? This is your job. This is what you do for a living. What are you going to do about this? I got to get out of here. It's Friday night. Tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day. Hashtag paydriversfare. Maybe drive for Lyft this weekend. Maybe get out and spread the word to other drivers about what's going down. I know I'm repeating myself here, so that's when I know it's time for me to stop, shut up. How passionate are you about this? Show us. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay safe out there.